Hello guys, it's Ken. I think you guys know what I changed my channel name to. Some of you may be happy about it, some of you may not be. But, as I said in my previous video, I'm taking this channel to a more professional approach once once the mid-2020s and the late 2020s happen. That's when my channel will become more of a professional channel. And by professional, I'm not meaning like, how to do something professionally. I'm talking about like maybe walking around as a blind person, traveling from place to place as a blind person. Some people do that, but that's not what my video is about today. I'm feeling much better now, and I just woke up and watched, I have just got up and watched I do a 30-minute, a 25 to 30-minute program for like church or whatever. Yeah, me and my grandma are religious, like real religious, but I don't show that on here anymore. I don't. So, here's the thing, okay? So, my video today is about that recorder. And no, I don't have it yet, but I will. Let me tell you, from one person to another, someone actually told me Zoom's microphones are better, they're really good microphones. However, the preamps on the Zoom H1 Essential are not the greatest. So, when you hear me fumbling around the recorder, once I'm messing around with it and putting it in my hands, you'll hear the microphones not be so, they'll pick up a lot of the plastic, like handling the plastic. But that won't stop me from reviewing that unit. Oh no, it won't. Some people are still recommending, some people are still recommending, I need to have a script for these videos, dangnammit. Some people are still recommending the Olympus DM720, which I still got here.
Battery level high. Home.
But the USB thing that connects to it is busted. Does that matter? Yeah, to me it kind of does, but it's not extremely necessary because there are other ways to get recordings off the device by way of SD card, actually. I literally legit, and I mean I legit had to get files off through an SD card that I had on my Focus at the time. Well, good news is I'm not using that device anymore. I got a better device, and I wish I could ask someone if I can review that. I don't think I can, so I may want to get a Braille device that I can review. But that's for the future. That is for another day. The Zoom recorder is what I'm mainly focused on because I've tried every recorder in the book, guys. Every modern recorder in the book. Ultranex stopped working. Olympus DM720. Built-in USB is completely broken. Those things don't last for a while, so To the Tech Piano Player kid, if he's watching, be mindful of the built-in USB thing. He got his refurbished. He uploaded a video yesterday about the DM720. And just be mindful of the recorder USB thing. Some people can take care of their recorders and it works fine. Others, it may just wear out. Others, it may just be coming loose over time. It lasted over a year for me, and I couldn't even connect it. But that's not, okay, I found out the hard way. The Zoom H1 Essential does not come with any sort of USB cable whatsoever. So, I guess I was wrong. I went against my better judgment and thought that there was a USB cable. No. According to Liam Irving and Acer BT, you can call me out for this if you want to. I was a doofus and decided to say, oh, Liam Irving, there is a USB-C cable that may have fell out of your packaging when you unboxed it. That was wrong. So, I don't have the unit, but I can basically say the essentials for a voice recorder are not in the box. Uh-oh, you may be thinking. That's not a problem, though. I got a cable over here. Let me just go ahead and grab it. Good thing you do get USB-C cables with headphones, because with my Bearbs Bluetooth headphones, I have... Hold on, let me see. Is this camera back facing? Should be. This is, you can see that, a little over 1 foot USB-C cable, perfect for that recorder. Perfect. So I don't need a USB-C cable. Thanks. Anyway, another thing. Oh boy. If you want to get an SD card, forget it. I would recommend the Samsung Evo 128 gigabyte SD card, micro SD card. That, my friends, is a $15 purchase off Amazon right there. Add that to your $100 purchase of the Zoom H1 Essential, and you have a pretty decent sized recorder with an SD card. Somebody told me it was a 5-inch recorder by a little over an inch wide. I bet the reason why it's over 5 inches is because of those microphones. The Elton X had microphones that stuck out, and so does the Zoom. The Zoom H1 Essential has a few different places where it isn't accessible, and I know this based on Gallagher123123's video. And I did a whole video on the Technology Freak channel if you guys want to check it out. A 25-minute video dedicated to what I heard on Gallagher's video. 25-minute. Speaking of the length of the review of the recorder, it will be somewhere along the lines of the length of the Olympus one. But even more so because I plan to set it up in full. Get the batteries for it. I have 2 rechargeable batteries that I've relied on for a few years. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get EVO batteries that are rechargeable. But I'll get those at a later date. Not that I won't get them right now, but so apparently you're supposed to, like, okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. You can set the time and date as follows. Year, month, day. And no, that's not because I live in another country, like Liam Irvin thought. Oh no, I live in the U.S. It's just the way I've heard you have to set it up according to the voice guidance. You have to set it up year, month, day. And I don't know. I'm going to go back to the topic that I was talking about before I went off that stupid time and day subject. There are a few different places where it is not accessible. Oh. The help screen is literally just a QR code. The file information is where you'll want to get all your information about a specific file. However, that's not accessible. And neither is the file list. But is that really going to stop me? Well, it depends. Because according to Jonathan Mosen, yes, that same guy who did Main Menu podcasts back in 2000, and the only reason I know about this is because Jake Gross has an archive of Main Menu podcasts. From the 2000s with Jonathan Mosen. Now he does podcasts for Living Blindfully and The Blind Podmaker. The Blind Podmaker seems to be his podcast thing. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. But the Zoom H1 Essential is one of those recorders I'm going to have to get used to because I've never owned a Zoom product before. And in probably less than a week, I might be owning one. So I did my research. Yeah, I did do my research. And I know what to expect. I might want to get another DM720 just to compare it with, but why do that? But under $15 for a voice recorder that takes one AAA battery and only has 4 gigabytes of internal memory, I think the Zoom H1 Essential would be a better deal. I just hope no one, I just hope nobody, I just hope nobody wants to open the box and set it up for me. That would be kind of weird. I want to set it up on my own. I've done the DM720 on my own. But yeah, I'm pretty much done here. So, this is an update. This is Ken, and I'm out.